Hey, what's going on YouTube? Black Bear Hunter coming at you again, and we're here to talk about Bell's 30th Anniversary Cherry Stout Reserve. This is basically a commemoration beer, 30th anniversary of their Cherry Stout, brewed in '88. And it was done with it was like a homebrew club in Kalamazoo. And so basically, it became a regular thing for them. It's grown out, and here we are getting a little swig. So they brew another version. I guess you could say, like I said, they was kind of local. Like I said, for their homebrew club. In 2001, they started using like oat chips and cherry pits. In 2018, they decided to brew it with whole cherries and oat chips, and it basically end up now coming to a point now where it's like weighing it at 9% ABV, gravity of 1.101, and so yeah, I mean it's delicious. I had this stout several months ago, so this one's pretty old. I think this one's old, but at the end of the day, I've had this before, and I fell in love with it. I really was like, cherry stout. And I've had a few cherry stouts, and it was just like, maybe, I'm not sure. And so I tried it out and really enjoyed it. This one's a 12-ounce format. It looks like it was packaged on, it's like 5/10/2018. See right over here. So 5/10/2018, and it's touted as an infinite shelf life. What? So yeah, shelf life unlimited. Um, nice ABV, bunch of chocolate, bunch of cherries, a little coffee. But yo, let's try it out. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see, check out the aromas, and yeah, let's just get this popping. But I like the top. Got a little cherry on it. You see that? Yeah. Got a little CO2, let you know that this was basically taken care of. Good quality control. And so let's go ahead and get a little pour on this. See what kind of head we get. Not that much. Not a lot of activity. Oh man, this thing smells delicious. So as you can see, it pours a nice dark inky black coming out the bottle, right? No head, pretty much. I mean, you got a little bit, right? And I mean, it looks really delicious, like chocolatey good, like the you got like a mocha colored head, and like no real visible carbonation, right? Like I said, it's kind of like a soapy foam, and like I said, it receded pretty quick. It might just recede to like a ring, but it's got pretty decent lacing on it. I mean, it looks really good. Like I really want to drink it. I don't even want to talk about it. But it looks like a typical stout, right? Like especially like a nice, a nice tall dark stout. You see a ton of them, with not much head, but not much head. Like I said, initially out the glass, it was a little bit dissipated quickly. Man, this thing looks really good. And so smell wise, let me go ahead and check their aromas real quick. Roasty. Oh. So extremely roasty, but you get like on the nose, you get a ton, like a decent amount of cherry in the back end, and it actually smells pretty tart. Like a light coffee roast. You get some malts, a little nutty. But yeah, it smells really interesting. It smells pretty adult too. Like it is, like I said, that chocolate and the cherry is not all wild. Like it says, it's a little tart, but yo, it smells really great. Um, so it's definitely got an interesting delivery so far, right off the bat. You could say a nice combination so far between the char roast, the chocolate, and the cherry, right? Like I'm getting it from the Girl Scouts. Like I like those chocolate cherries. So, with that being said, YouTube, we at that point that I wanted to get to, having a quick drink. So, cheers, YouTube. Mm. Wow. That, ooh, that cherry. The cherry and definitely some caramel. The coffee is like the coffee then comes in, burnt roasted malts, like a man. The flavors are just really balanced. It's really smooth. Like you got that chocolate. I'm not sure what chocolate that they use, but it's really good. It's kind of like oaty, like it tastes like oats and malts. Um, like a light hop delivery at the end. It's like maybe even middle tongue. Like there's definitely some hops. It's this Joker. This beer is unique. Like it's got a really they have a really good thing going on, and I couldn't imagine aging this. Like it's just going to get better as it ages. You can tell just by drinking it. I mean, it's just so smooth. Like it's really good. Like I said, that middle tongue though, like you get the tart cherry, but then a little some hops and like that. Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain that cherry. It's not. It's strong, but it fits. Like because I guess of all the other flavors they have going on, it's like a burst of cherry juice, and it just like smooths out. Like so, first it hits your tongue and it's like tart, and then it, like I said, it smooths out, and the flavor is just like sitting there on your tongue. So the cherry doesn't linger, but the chocolate and coffee lingers. But that tartness kind of makes the beer extremely bright. For a dark beer, it balances well with the roastiness of those malts. Yeah, I mean, that's all you can really say about it. Is like it's a really well done cherry stout. Like, and I mean, I've only had a few fruited stouts that were like on this level. This one's a really good one. Full bodied, viscous, smooth, moderately carbonated. Yeah, and I mean, like it's just more of a sipper and than a dessert beer. So I don't know. Like a lot of people were complaining about it being sweet. I talked to one of my friends. He thought it was a little sweet. I don't really think it's sweet. Like I said, you got that tart cherry. They might be confusing that, but it's definitely not like sweet. The chocolate delivery is not that sweet. You get that, like I said, you get some caramel notes and stuff like that, but it's definitely just not sweet. So overall, I am excited to age these. Like I do have a few that's older. I thought that I actually pulled the old one, but this is a newer one. Um, I'm excited to see how this age. Like, congratulations to Bell making it 30 years and then making this beer available to us. The flavor porter line, the flavor is like borderline outstanding, right? Like you get a little mixture of everything going on here. Yeah, and I mean, man, I'm going to go through these jokers. Yeah, it's an outstanding beer. Um, like a cherry stout reserve. Like what? So at the end of the day, like I said, I just love how balanced it is. You get like, all right. So hold on a sec. I need to check this out one more time about the sweetness. Ooh, that is warmed up. Mmm, that tart cherry, maybe a little bit of molasses now, maybe a bit, but it's not sweet. So well balanced. You get some bready, like that bready, malty, chocolatey coffee delivery is just something special. Like I said, you do get hit mid palate by that tart cherry flavor. It's not tart like, yeah, it's tart like wow, but the chocolate flow, like the chocolate and the caramels, like ebb and flow, right? And then you got that baker's chocolate and sweet chocolates, right? Same thing for the caramels, like a little sweet, and then it's like a little like mild. Like I said, it kind of has like a dry finish too. So like I said, adding in the chocolate and then the caramel and then the malts and then the cherries, unique, interesting as fuck. And yeah, I don't know. You can kind of consider it this like a dessert stout, but realistically, I can't say that. I mean, it's it's just good. And like I said, it's not sweet. That's not what makes you want to drink it. Like I said, I don't get where other people keep calling it sweet. It's tart. Like it is tart, and I wouldn't put it on max level tartness, but it's definitely like it gets stronger as the beer starts to warm. The flavors become the little tart cherry tartness becomes a little bit more prominent. And I mean it blends well with the carbon, like the carbonation is there, and it makes everything feel a little bit more lively. Just like the cherry flavor makes the brew feel a little bit more lively. So like I said, with that mouthfeel, good viscosity, not too heavy, nice full body. This beer, it's got personality, right? Like I normally don't waste time with, like I said, I ain't gonna say waste time. I normally never do too well with like fruited stouts, and this one definitely gets the thumbs up, two snaps in a circle, all that. Like at the end of the day, the beer is special. I'm gonna grab another 4 pack of this, and yeah, we can talk about it next year. So, with that being said, YouTube, your boy is going to get out of here. I'm going to crush this. And yeah, we can talk about another beer. I mean, I have a topic and a certain beer I want to talk about, but I'm not favorable of that company anymore. I stopped buying them several years ago. And so what happened was someone gave me a few to review, and I'm not sure if I should review them. So I'll think about it. I'll think about reviewing that beer. I'm not going to name that. I'm not going to reveal their name. Like Harry Potter, he, how you say it? I'm not going to say his name. That's what I'm going to say. So I did the YouTube. Your boy's out of here. Cheers. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And let's talk some beer. Peace.